In today's FX market, let's take a look at the euro today as it's realizing some further upside today. Now, we did see the euro actually intraday trade at a new 2.5-month high, 1.2189 actually, and then now backing off to 1.216, but still up on the session and recovering from yesterday's slight back off and holding here at basically 2.5-month highs. And I think when you look at some of the factors why we continue to see this upward momentum for the euro and in some of the other currencies as well, is the fact that the Fed message continues, to be very accommodative. We had a lot of Fed speak today, and they continue to reiterate that they are not going to be shifting their policy anytime soon unless the data points really shift towards a more inflationary type of structure. Now, we get some data points starting tomorrow that could influence that thought process moving forward when you have CPI, PPI, and retail sales later this week. So that could change the narrative. But currently, the Fed continues to be very accommodative, and I think that's why we're seeing the dollar coming under a little selling pressure and therefore benefiting some of the other currencies, as well as the perception now that the Eurozone is slowly getting through another bout with the COVID situation and it's moving forward now, and the expectations are in the second half of the year that the Eurozone will start to pick up quite dramatically. And with that, it's also, I think, another tailwind for the euro here moving forward, with that perception shifting now, as it does appear that the European zone is making headway now and getting out from underneath the COVID situation. So those factors, I think, are really driving the current trend that we are realizing when you look at the dollar coming under some pressure and some of the other major currency futures markets finding the ability to push higher. And we look at the euro as a whole. Let's look at the trend right now. We are seeing, as I mentioned, the euro basically trading at the highest level since the end of February. But if you look at the last 4 trading days, really, we've seen a nice move higher in the euro with some renewed strength here and pushing it up towards that 1.216 level. And a lot of market technicians are watching 1.22 as a threshold for the euro. If we were to break above that, then we might see some further momentum to the upside.